Hey YouTube, J Stevens 2010 here. Went to the gun range, used my Glock, and got back and put about 150 rounds through. Not really a lot, just kind of bored, only had a limited amount of time. Came back and took the plunge. Found some Frog Lube at the gun store and decided to give it a shot. No rhyme or reason here, just because. I had always seen good things on YouTube. I must have watched 100 videos in the last year. You know, it's kind of cool. Same old stuff. I'm not going to really go through and spout the virtues because there's so many. I'm just going to quickly show you how I'm putting it on my Glock. And frankly, it's not even about that. It's more about me trying it and then kind of getting my observations. So... I know there's the paste out there. This is the liquid. Gun store, $18.99. Four-ounce bottle. This is something you don't commonly see, so that's kind of cool. This is the solvent. Everybody needs a solvent. This is what you clean and get things, treat all the lube off with. Technically, this is a cleaner, but this is the one that really gets it done. So it comes in a little spray bottle. Price on that is $25.99 at my gun store. How to really disassemble these. I previously used a gun grease. Just going to try to focus on speed here. Give it the smell test. No smell to it at all. Frog Lube is metal penetrating non-hazardous cleaner, lube, and rust preventative. Not only is it safe for use on plastic, rubber, and nylon, it moistens and preserves them. Okay. Developed by a retired Navy SEAL officer specifically for the marine environment. Edible, FDA, all that good stuff. Okay, so there's your cleaner. Solvent. Use that right there. Okay. Now that we've cleaned everything with the solvent, it's time to put on the Frog Lube CLP. They didn't have the paste, so a lot of times if I was watching videos, I'd go with the paste. But this is all they have, so I'm going to make it work. Solvent's already been used to remove the heavy grease and stubborn fouling. Now we have the surfaces of my Glock pre-cleaned, we're ready to put on the solvent. So, sorry, the CLP. For best results, apply heat to the area to be treated. Got the hair dryer to prep the surface. The good old Revlon, 1800 watts. Best treatment's around 120 degrees, supposedly. My hair dryer won't reach, so I really can't get it into the frame. But, here we go. I'm going to do one piece, heat it up, and then we're going to apply. Alright, it's definitely hot. So, while the temperature is going, we're going to open this up. Yes, it smells like mint, like everybody says. You can never imagine it, but yeah, you get your own, you'll understand. I expect it, since I don't have an applicator, I expect it to absorb into my cloth, which is fine. Metal's hot, but it's true. You can kind of see it just, I know it's already a liquid state, but you can kind of see it melting in. Slide's done, now it's time to work on the barrel. Barrel's hot, get my rag out. Barrel's done. I'm put some right down the middle there. Definitely getting messy with the fingers. And I have it in the tube, my finger here, and I'm just rolling it. It's like being in grade school playing with glue or something like that. Next one. Spring. Matter of fact, I am not going to do my spring. I am not going to do the spring. So we'll set that off to the side. And I'm just going to do some basic points in here. Frame, right in there. I know it's polymer. It's not going to do anything to this. This is too thick. So I got this warm. I'm going to be a little selective. I'm not going to dump anything in here. Just using what's already on my rag. Get the rails in the frame. A couple of the pieces in the trigger assembly. I guess anything metal on it or beneath it. Okay. There we have that. Microfiber. Didn't do the spring, slide, frame, barrel. Okay, lubricate. Basically that's it. I'm going to wait a half hour to an hour for this to dry. Molecular bonding. Basically, this is true story. If you heat it up, it really does let, you know, the material sink in and kind of impregnate more than if you were not to heat up the surface. There's a guy that uses a rotor on TV on one half out in the element. He just puts the Frog Lube. On the other half, he heated it, and then he put the same Frog Lube. Comes back in a couple days or weeks. One side has more rust than the non-heated side. So regular Frog Lube, heated Frog Lube, less rust. So it makes sense. It supports the theory that you do want to heat this stuff. It's not all, as one might think, is this a gimmick, the heating process. So I'll be back. I'm going to let this kind of dry up, and then I'm going to wipe her down and rack the slide and see if I notice a difference. Okay, well, it has officially been 1 hour, and I've had my solvent and my CLP. I'm going to break out my microfiber cloth here and start cleaning. Still see it's a little wet where I put it on thick. Starting to dry up in certain areas. So let's go ahead and wipe her down. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my nice True Glow optics. I don't see how it would, but just don't want it to put a film on anything. But I'm sure it wouldn't. Alright, so I'm going to finish cleaning all the parts, and I'm going to rack the slide here in a minute. Okay, I almost have everything assembled. Got the barrel on, the spring. I'm going to be straight up and be honest with you, okay? If I see no difference, that's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, the amount of trigger pull that you have to do, slide pull, the amount of pressure I'm exerting is the same. But there is no resistance on the thing. So, feels the same to me. That's my conclusion. I feel no difference. There's no glass or rails type of thing. It smells wintry. So anyway, if you're looking to experiment, obviously the deal behind this is it's going to make my subsequent cleanings a little better. So I won't know until I take this back out to the range. But there you have it. Frog Lube review. Put it on my Glock. I don't know about my 1911. I'm a little iffy about putting this on a 1911. So to be determined on that. No problems on Glocks because they're so durable. J. Stevens 2010 signing out. Okay, quick test of the Frog Lube. Cosmo, smell this. You like it? Cosmo, certify the Sullivan. What do you smell? You like it? Guess not. No? Yes? Where are you going? Get back over here. Hey, hey!